Hello, good evening, and welcome to episode number 93 of Trophy Hunting. I'm Stig, your bad driver for the evening. Let's jump into the race round Baku. For some reason I left. Welcome, guys. Hope everything is well for you. We haven't started the weekend. That makes more sense. He says. Yes. So we are 2/3 of the way through this opening season of driver career. Complete one season of it to be able to knock off at least one trophy. Whilst I change things. 2 parts on. It's fantastic. Air regulation rumour. It's probably where we're going to have to focus all of the adaptation. And as normal, we will skip through the practices. There. Now let's try the 4 minutes there. Which we fail at, which isn't a shock. Go with that later in practice sessions. Just change the title. I'll use these quick practices. Time there. I'll go at the energy usage and get it done ahead of practice 3. Apologies if you can hear me. Keyboard. Of course, do the ERS management during these final session. We'll be able to knock quite a lot off. Don't quite do that. We'll have a timer in a moment. If we didn't have this, do plenty of programs done. 10 and 15 in total. Fantastic stuff. And we get a little boost to that. Rivalry is with Sonoda, I think. I think there was a way I could check this before we go to qualifying. Not actually. Isn't in this screen. That's a shame. It just looks so awkward with Japan like it is.
And a warm welcome here ahead of qualifying for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Normally these streets are lined with vehicles, it's non-stop traffic jams, but today the roads are closed to everyone except the 20 best drivers in the world. It's time for qualifying for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
said the 20 best crafting. There's 22 of us. Well done, mate. We'll of course take part in qualifying in the race. Whether that's sprint or the regular sessions. Probably stop us from completing this tonight, actually. Drive career season. Well, 7 rounds after this, so yeah. 10 minutes per session, we might be able to get it done, but I am stupid. I believe is the term for that. Said there aren't very many places that can cut round here. That's along with Great Britain. 2 FRL races on this. And the comms box. So then our race last night we joined in the comms box. Following a lap 1 retirement for one of the drives. See that you'll be able to look on the YouTube and in the highlights section here on Twitch.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Hopefully I sound better with taking the drink. Let's put just a pin message what trophies I still have to get on this game. Pin that until the end of the stream. Let's have a look ourselves actually. What do we still need to do? 32 of 47 required for the platinum. The stream feels a bit stop-start with drinking, coughing and sneezing then. To apologise. Got a few more trophies to get in my team. Got a few in this. We've still got to do the invitationals. We've still got to complete 100 clean laps. No comment on that one. Comment is required at all.
And a warm welcome to you from Azadlik Square, heart of Baku and home, of course, to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With high speeds, tight corners and few runoff zones, many are expecting a safety car here today. So our drivers will have to stay very much on their toes and hopefully out of the barriers. Baku City Circuit then. It's an unpredictable 3.7-mile track around the streets of the Azerbaijan capital. 20 turns for our drivers to navigate today, including the infamous Turn 8, one of the tightest.
Right,
And
shut up, Dan
alongside
Croft.
me here today in the comment.
That's enough of you, pal.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I know what I can do as well, Crofty. Hopefully win the race. go, we've got Russell alongside us in the front row. Ferrari's past and present in Leclerc, Sainz, Hamilton completing the top 5 qualifying. Run away. I better start once we've got round turn 1 than everybody else. Get out of the fence somehow. Not sure that's the line for that chicane either. But we're still going forward, and that's all that matters. And we are pulling away as well. Those here, welcome. There's 3 stream video every week. Well, that is going to change in a couple of weeks. Sundays and Wednesdays we have the SRL from 9:15 UK. Now that's coming to an end next Wednesday. Still continue the trophy hunting on Thursday nights, 10:15. And they're at 10:30 today due to technical issues.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Interesting. Welcome back to trophy hunting. Not sure what happened there. Flashed up that it stopped. Stream back on. You've missed literally nothing. And lap 3 of 5.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
Don't want a pace objective, I want awareness, Jeff. You know, don't throw the car off the track kind of thing. Once again, apologies. The signal dropping. Flashed up. Broadcast has stopped. Hopefully we're not going to have too many problems during the night. But that, as they say, is live TV. So if I just upload this part as the trophy hunting start, only thing that you've missed are the practice sessions around Baku. And me sticking it on pole in qualifying. so if there are repeated disruptions, we will cancel it and do 93 next week instead. I'm not around tomorrow night.
Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
That sounds too surprised, Jeff. You set me a target that's 5 seconds slower than my fastest lap. Get out of the wall again for the second time in this race. Maybe we have, in between the SRL break, into this season and the next season, maybe go back to 7 for a bit. Maybe we just watch some of the other streamers streaming on those nights. Maybe they do some iRacing, who knows. They're always posted on the SRL Blue Sky. srlive.bluesky.social for that one.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
You don't like a scrolly bar with that sort of information on the top. Maybe I can do that just by plugging into the PlayStation. Great, actually. Welcome one and all. I said this rule isn't going to take us too far away from clutching the championship. Maybe knocked off the trophy or the driver's title in this game. Check out what we need after this race in a moment. We'll also have a look at the rivalry. Either with Lawson or Sonoda, can't remember which. I think it's Sonoda. I think we may have beaten Lawson. Just realised.
Race win number 14. What a superb performance. Well done on another fantastic race. You are untouchable right now.
Damn right I am, Jeff. Well noticed.
And so ends another fascinating race and a well-deserved victory.
The Twitch suggests, oh, you should watch this streamer.
Today, Crofty, by
I'm
this driver.
streaming.
They led from lights out to the flag at...
After an excellent...
That's sucking up to
It's
me
been
as well.
an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Come on, Callie. What are you doing, mate? So close. 79 rated. We are driver number 1 for definite. Headquarters we go. Of course, need to have a look at the R&D. Nothing announced yet. Items that we're going to need to adapt. See where we are in the other sections. Can have a big upgrade once these parts in Powertrain are upgraded. Maybe that's what Cali needs to improve the car that much. Go from third last car up towards the upper midfield. Slightly above the target in that one. Rivals, let's see. A level with Sonoda. We got to get to 80. That makes sense. We'll lose the rivalry if we drop down to 76.
Each rivalry will use different. The bottom.
I didn't realise I could press L1 on R1 up there. Let's see, where are we? Singapore, quite quick for some of the corners. Oh, we'll try it. We fail, we fail. We can do automatically. Oh dear. RD has not worked in the slightest. It's my part that failed this time. I'm gonna have to wait until after qualifying, I'd imagine. Don't have enough points to be able to unlock it, but we shall see how it goes. DP is online as well. Let's see. Golf, I think. This channel. There we go. All three things have failed for this. Pull your finger out, Mark. On the practice program completed in the first session. Which is a guaranteed one, which doesn't bode too well. It's going to go into a slightly wetter second practice. Of course, we're not left with quite enough time to attempt the 410. We can't attempt anything. That annoys me in this game as well. Just about enough time on the other things, so we can't do that one. Just 6 upgrades this time. Get 150 points. Make this powertrain stick. We're 1 point short, of course we are. I'll have to wait until post-race. In fact, post-qualifying I could do it.
As night falls in Singapore, the track starts to warm up, and it'll be red hot by the time we...
Let's have Singapore as this 18th round of the season. Horrible turn 1. Ideally, I wouldn't have been lazy enough to know and get some setups. That's the wall. Yes, it just picked us, it seems. The end of sector 1. Behind Norris at this point, and go over the Anderson Bridge. Much quicker out of the braking zone. The DRS straight. The DRS straight. This is a new one for F125. To the line.
Good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Oh, it's great to be on the podium.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow.
Where's Butler? Can we put him in the second seat? It's 79 rated. Thanks to that pace increase. Of course, we're looking to beat Sonoda to the 80 rated mark. Appears the lottery screens are not getting any quicker.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it. And alongside me for this up.
Right, shut up, Crofty.
Okay, here we go. I love...
You can shop as well, Jeff. We go to McLaren's, Verstappen and Hamilton. Round out the top 5.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
There's plenty of percentage to play with there, yeah. There's plenty of McLaren to play with in my rear view mirror. Not worried in the slightest, it means it's going to go bang halfway around the final lap. So if one of the competitors will pick me up like drivers have done in the past. Goal completed. That'll be the 4 purple sectors across the weekend. Didn't get that sector 1 in qualifying. Sectors 2 and 3 in the qualifying, and then first 2 of the race here. On the track stick.
Okay, DRS is now available.
That's why they give us the track. But also the quickest way around the circuit. Provided we don't take any shortcuts. Oh, 2 or 3 that we can do. That would be scum. And I'm not against doing it. As you can see, I'm running wide. You've got left-hander there. Get back on the track. Laziness on my behalf.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, mate. I know you've had a couple of scrappy laps, but let's focus now on getting your head down and keeping the next few clean.
Alright. No need for that. Well, this will boost my awareness. In terms of this game, is well needed. Often lacking. It's on the track. Can't flashback through this lap either. That will cancel the objective. Feels like I keep changing the layout of the corner before we come onto the Anderson Bridge. few more corners to navigate. There we go, remain on the track for a lap.
Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice work.
Not sound too shocked with that one, Jeff. What Jeff means by being scruffy.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
So that was the final lap. Concentrate stick. Finger off the accelerator and... No, still one to go. Never mind. Try and take the corner. You're there as well. Time it will be the final lap of the race. Get off the curb stick.
I think it's all over. It is now.
You know it, Jeff. Sorry, that's not Jeff, that's me.
It's never easy to make it across the... So after a magnificent race... After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store?
So about 8-minute race. Get a load of focus when we reach the node. Like the focus there as well. Let's check this out. Right, let's put our R&D in for powertrain. That's all we can do. Need for a lot of things to come down in some of those departments. Accolades might be a trophy for those again this year. Certainly have been in previous years. Just bring up the trophy list again. Just check. Not knocked any off this session. It doesn't look like we have to get any of the accolades this year. Or if we do, I've already done them. There we go, we got some weekly resource. Try again, we've got some of the new parts in. Close to beating Sonoda. See what the goals are for this weekend. Complete 2 sessions without damaging your car. Rude and highly unnecessary, so we'll take the mileage. Do the fastest lap. Hopefully we'll do that by qualifying. Either of them will work. Probably do 5th gear. Other car shows in the UK are available. Do of course have a sprint here. Some quick practice. We shall ignore the race strategy, we'll do the fuel management. And the ERS. Sorry, quali pace this time. Or we do race strategy. What a chance. Nope, we failed with that, so we're only going to have 3 practice programs done this time. Get 150 resource points, which could be beneficial later on. Experience, and our 79 rating gets improved by the tiniest of margins. I think I will do. Let's get through the loading screen. Let's take a drink. In fact, I may as well load up the next session while I do so.
It's a United States love affair with Formula One at the moment, so what a thrill for everyone today to see our drivers lapping COTA at full hot lap speed.
What is Crofty on? Fun COTA. Take the word for it, pal. This will actually help me with the no damage. I can just do the 2 quali sessions without sticking it in the fence. And 2 sessions without mixing other cars. It's one shot. It was purple there. Sure, it was down to 3rd by the time we set the line. course, have the SRL streaming schedule available starting Monday. Be interested in seeing the regular streams that the SRL drivers and myself
Yes, excellent lap. We're all
will be
very,
doing.
very pleased with that one. Nice work.
Keep an eye out for
Come
that on the
let's see you back in
SRL
the pits.
Blue Sky.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty
Go on,
more
Callie.
coming up over the rest of the weekend.
18th place for a teammate. She's done in a qualifying session for a little while. Should be able to nail this rivalry off around the circuit. Have the 3-lap sprint to do, and then regular qualifying, and then the regular race of 5 laps.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. It's a Connor Sport pole position, and it's shelled. And alongside me for the first time this season here in the commentary box,
We've only done one line of commentary to introduce Naomi. It's her 25th first time of the season in the commentary box. I'm surprised we haven't
Okay,
seen.
we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Of course, we're going to change this between sprint here and qualifying. A bit of the sprint done. Change some parts. Post-it note and stick it top of the TV. Change parts.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Second that is okay. Hello and welcome back to part 3 of trophy hunting for the evening. Let's go down again. You have missed nothing. So you are a user with ban evasion. So no, thank you very much, pal. I'm not interested. In your Discord chat. Off you go, pal. Don't care if you did, just follow me. Off you go. We are here in sprint. I go to round 19. It's good that. Notice that the guy put a big wall of text. And the screen went down. Fantastic marketing for the guy. Those two things are connected. Still apparently unstable with the connection. Hopefully it fixes itself. Right, it will be a short stream tonight.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Keep the concentration, he says. Well, I was not concentrating on my braking point. Screw you, Jeff. Not very good. This is already the third part of trophy hunting and we're still inside the opening hour. Anyway, let's get on with it. Don't know about disconnecting isn't going to help me. Put a goal which I think is 35 miles across the weekend.
So with the sprint concluded, join us next time for qualifying. And of course...
12th place for Cali, up from 13th on the grid. Good effort from her. Are we going to hit the 80th session? Not this time. We do, before we go into the next session, need to adapt parts eventually. And that will be the first port call we do. All the rest of the season. We're of course going to change the parts for the rest of the season.
It's a United States love affair with Formula One.
United States love affair. Yeah, well, that seems 3 races in the States. This is the second. Watch one of the SRL races in the States from last night. It's Las Vegas on the YouTube channel, and in the highlights section of the Twitch. It's for a couple of months. Yeah, Kota having had Miami the 5th or 6th round. 6th, I think. This is the season. We are going to stretch our lead in the front of the session. In the front of the session. What am I on about? In the session.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Cali 12th in this session. Maybe she can nick a point or two. Join the actual race. Thing is, if I knocked a couple out during the race, she'd probably drive into them, fortunately. We're unstable again. So's the stream.
Well, you don't need me to remind you that Formula...
It's not.
So with the race and joining me
Stop
in the
talking
commentary
about
box,
25 billion US Grand Prix Crofty.
Okay, here we go. I know.
To not let him down. Don't want to let you down either, Jeff. Of course. And pull away at the front. Hamilton's got Norris here. Sorry, Piastri, Norris is Horsted. Actually did something useful. We actually changed the parts of our engine. Take that.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
We can't, because we're not within 1 second of the car in front, Jeff. Good news that Verstappen doesn't have it either. Verstappen has gained on us in that first sector. Oh, we've pulled up about half a second on the straight. A bit more under braking as well. Go purple through that sector. Purple's give us the fastest lap of the race.
Okay, mate, we're seeing a lot of tyre wear in the data. Please focus on looking after your tyres.
You know what? Let's do it. Wasn't going to cut corners. Might have to complete this. Or that may not help us in the slightest. Blame Jeff for the cutting of the corners. I certainly am. Gonna wear the tyres out quite a bit as well. Yeah, I thought we might. 0.5% through that long corner on its own. 0.2% the penultimate corner.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
It's gonna be tight, you know. 2.6 to play with. We're into the final lap. This end of the circuit is the problem. Maybe the back half. Does this cover? Awareness? Focus maybe? Probably awareness. It's certainly not going to be pace or experience. Forgotten what the 5th category is. Probably that, to be fair. I have no clue about it. What's this jump up to? So we're 10% approaching the American Air or American Express bridge there. It's a good job we took the shortcut because there's 11%. Wouldn't have made it through the S's without it. Experience.
Really good
Okay.
job. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Not sure on that one, to be honest. I'm going to complete the circuit normally now. There we go. I'm going to have to change the victory call.
Oh, you are my hero! You're my hero! You've done it! All of that work has come down to this, and you are the world champion. Great stuff.
Rightly so, Jeff.
Well, it's certainly been an incredible year for Formula One, and our drivers have all pushed themselves this season, making it one of the most compelling years of racing in history. There can only be one champion, however, and here they are now, our new Formula One World Drivers' Champion. Not just victory today then, but the championship.
I know you just told us
And
about
I
the
can see the
championship.
drive. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Currently down to 14th in the race. That's just a little disappointing. Increase experience. Let's go. Unlucky Yuki. Here is the bin for you, pal. And this goes off, of course, it's racecraft. Forgot. Anyway, we can get Callie's focus up. Could be important. I think, see where it's the winter engineer. I think if we get that to level 3, we'll get a trophy as well. There we go. The gold one. Should be taking for next season, obviously. Yeah, that one. 280 rated. Right, let me get adapting to the parts game. This is one of those where Callie could upgrade other sections, that'd be great. Let's go next. There he is. Championship points. Collisions in... Yeah, we can do that. So we need to reach 180 miles an hour or higher for 30 seconds during the weekend. That's 5 seconds a lap. The 6 that we'll do. That seems relatively easy, to be fair. 2 sessions without a rewind we'll be able to do, because I'll cut corners if needs be. Do some cutting. That's going to be quite useful. Problem that's going to be is that's not going to help us. Some of the parts that we need to adapt. We're in 20 in Mexico. Fast approaching where the SRL is actually. She races to go in that. Hopefully no sprint this time. Look at all these parts. Callie will be second at this rate. All those going on the car. Maybe Callie opens their account for the season. Programs done in P1. These we usually get somewhere around the 7, 8, maybe even 9 mark completed. Probably 8 to be fair. Probably get 3 or 4 in each of these sessions. With any luck. I was waiting for that to go red then. What would you, a red? Still get 3 though. I'll go get 3 in each of the 2 sessions. P1 and P2 and P3. We'll take it. Oh. I think I've just clicked drive, yeah. Maybe not.
And that's it. Practice is officially over.
Good. A little excitable with the X button then. Adapt to a part. Yeah, we'll make sure we got it for next season. Yeah, so we've already... Well done, Callie. Good work, mate. Seven parts to adapt. 5 race weekends. Should be easy to do. Especially with the points that pick up during the set weeks. Weekly resources. The AI are actually going to participate in adapt as in previous years. We'll try and look at doing new ones. Right pain. Mix of cars. Two, yeah. Yeah, the McLaren, the Red Bull, and now the Ferrari. swapping between themselves. Of course, have places we can cut here if needs be. And give us a stupid tyre saving objective.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Yeah, very excited with that performance.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Maybe Callie can get herself over the line. Maybe this is the race. Come on, loading screen. There we go.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. It's a Connor Sport pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, and alongside me today, a man who I'm all...
Let's go. Lights out and away we go. Massive run down to turn one here. Hopefully we don't get blasted past by anyone. Oh, Sonoda's fighting for fifth. On Hamilton. Second Red Bull and second Ferrari.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Run away, Charles. There might have been to avoid smacking into cars. Take fastest lap in more than one set. Plenty of places where you can scum around track. Demonstrating in some of the practice races here. Second lap done.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Magic. Yeah.
Okay, mate. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
What pace ones? I want awareness. Click that one. Really out of context. This time was just over 4 seconds quicker. The time of requesting, we've gone even quicker this time around.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target.
Look at that nice run time.
Nicely for the rest of this race.
Many sprints we got? 1 or 2 more maybe? So the K upside down on my halo there, looks more like my number 71. It's squashed together a tiny bit.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Drain that back. A little bit back under the braking zones there. More battery usage. This battery regenerates when we stamp on the brakes. This shows the red light out the back of the car. Show that we are harvesting. Oh, what the fireworks are going off for, I haven't finished yet. Could break down. Not going to though. Driver of the day in the bag as well as likes the flag win.
Makes this event a brutal one for these Formula One cars, but this team have done a fantastic job to make it to the checkered flag
Another
and take
spammer.
a well-earned victory today.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race.
Well, Connor Sport are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
I'm not interested
And
in
with
your
that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined
bot
up, be sure to join us when we
website.
come back with more Formula One.
12th for Callie. Come on, girl. Oh, trophy there. Friends for life. Reach relationship level 3 with any specialist in driver career. Done that. Oh. Rivalry with Antonelli for the rest of the season. Should be able to knock that one off relatively quickly. Especially if we're almost there already. Let's promise luck. Level 3 for the wind tunnel engineer.
It seems as if you have a new rival. This is the perfect opportunity to show the world why you belong in this sport. And to show me why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
We didn't have that one at Kota. Yeah, we'll try that. What's we got? 10 laps during the weekend we should be able to do. After coast we should be able to do. Driven lap 2 sessions. Definitely will be doing. Oh, it's only 6 actually. I was going to say we still have quite a few to do, but we should be able to get them all in by the end of the season. Off to Brazil. Another Discord spammer. Interesting. Too sure what you're trying to do here, but have a ban. 2 Discord spammers. Oh, that works out quite well. So we've got ourselves a session. We'll of course be doing the 2 smaller non-race session objectives. So if you're going to advertise that yourself on about Discord, at least do stick around for a bit in the channel first. Otherwise you're just asking really to be banned from channels. Whoever's doing the Twitch reports are going to get fed up of me sending them ban and report requests. Almost as bored as I'm going to be sending them. Don't like you coming into their streams and advertising it about Discords.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some?
Listen to all one of these spammers. trying to grow your channel that way. Then great way of helping people. 240 in. In fact, let's not waste any more of our energy on them. Let's move on to sprint quali. We are at Interlagos, since we had a Sunday in the SRL. If you want to go and see some drivers that actually know how to drive the circuit, you're more than welcome to on the YouTube.
Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up.
More pace has been added. Suggests that's slightly inaccurate.
And alongside me in the commentary box.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Oh, there's the rival answer now. Yeah. Race is 3 laps, then a normal qualifying session, and then 5 lapper. We're probably going to have enough time to finish tonight. We're heading into next week's trophy hunting to complete the season. One of the 3.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
That's the purple in 2 sessions, I think. Antonelli's dropped outside the top 5. Just got his teammate. Maybe the DRS from Charles as well. with Antonelli backing up McLaren boys.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Into the final lap as well. Oh. Well, that was clever. It's going to continue because not a lot of point. Rewinding. This lap. Because it's such a short. Doesn't help with the turn in the middle sector.
I think it's all over. It is now.
Very quickly trying to work out whether I've got time to do this tonight. Qatar might be another sprint. If that is the case, we might be short on time.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action. Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time.
Another 12th for Cali. What a sad face Antonelli. So if we just got it to 81 rated. Do we only get that post race maybe? Drivers were finding these couple of corners quite difficult the other night. Well, I'm not going to do them any better, so don't expect me to. I'm going to answer that one. Right-hander can be a little bit tricky sometimes. So it's fine there. One week I'm going to surprise everyone and come with setups for each track, but this is not that week.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Get to Russell there. Wow, Lando in the bin has his sights. Well, I suppose not so much with sights. Callie's not done very well. Definitely Lando in the bin. With Oscar being up in 4th. Give me the pace.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. It's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at this.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Surprised I didn't cut the grass on the outside there. Sedan Antonelli is quite a bit down the grid. There we are in a race of 5 laps.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
And at times we have to tell him that DRS is not available to us. The car at the front. It's almost like letting Palsy know those races that he's in the lead for. Might be available, but I can't use the thing. There's lap 2.
Okay, mate, we're seeing a lot of tyre wear at the moment. Please try and look after them.
Another one that we're going to struggle to be able to do. A lot of corners in the middle of the track that give us a lot of tyre wear. Might be able to get to this sort of point next lap. Look at that. Might not even make it to the end of this lap. That tyre wear. This is going to be quite difficult. I was trying to keep to the objective. Also going to struggle to it. Put 6 for the rest of the lap. We've got almost all the lap to do. See on the previous lap that it might be here that we tyre wear.
Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag.
It's almost there. Corner after where I said. Really good if you can. If you're a smooth driver, which I'm not. You can cut corners, which you can't around here really. Really turns 1 and 2 that can be cut. Even then it's not a massive cut.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Said final lap. For the final lap, actually, we'll call the stream after this, I think. No issues from the net this time. Fatigue is slowly settling in. Still, with its 3 parts, been about an hour 50. The stream length. Not too bad, I suppose. And it's providing we're still live and it hasn't stopped on me, not told me. Looking at the creator dashboard, it looks as though it's fine.
That's your 18th consecutive win of the season. You're making history this year. You should be really proud of today's result. Congratulations.
Another superb Sao Paulo Grand Prix comes to an end then, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory.
They led from...
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst that Connor Sport team. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Tally down at 70th. Oh no. See if I can go 4/10 quicker and have 111, 111. We beat Antonelli, there we go. Lots of focus. On our way. Perks during the session. The specialists. We're up to 7th overall. Let's do our R&D, get up to the next. Let's do our R&D if we can, of course. Depart. We got. Need about 1,000 there. 1,200, whatever. About 1,700 total. Work towards that. I'm sure we can drive sufficient distance. We're at Vegas. I'll take that one because I'm not sure we'll be able to get 209. I'll take the corner cutting one because it's not turned on. Practice program. We'll rush through this part and send in a raid. $260. 260 exactly. We have no resource points left. That's where we're going to call it for the night. Thank you to everyone who was here, except for the spammers, Discord links, and services. They can go, you know what, really. Hopefully you will be back. Next time out in the SRL, we're heading to Qatar for round 23. That'll be this upcoming Sunday. That'll be 9:15 UK time for that. Final race of the SRL season will be next Wednesday in Abu Dhabi. Same time, 9:15 for that. We'll be back trophy hunting to finish our driver career season, where we will pick up 1, if not 2 trophies for that. That'll be 10:15 UK for that. YouTube, you will get these, providing there's no technical issues, Monday and Thursday for the SRL 1 AM. Trophy hunting next Friday at 12 noon. And for YouTube, thank you and goodbye.